Listen up, guys. If you're tired of spinning your wheels in the gym, doing the same boring routine that's giving you zero results, then you need to hear this. I'm about to break down the exact training program that's been quietly building stronger men for over a decade while everyone else chases the latest fitness fad. What if I told you there's a program so simple you could master it in 5 minutes, yet so effective that powerlifters and regular guys alike use it to build serious strength? What if I told you this program doesn't require you to live in the gym, doesn't demand perfect nutrition, and actually gets easier to follow the longer you stick with it? Here's the kicker though. This program goes against everything the fitness industry wants you to believe. While they're selling you complicated splits and telling you to max out every session, this approach does the exact opposite, and that's precisely why it works. The program I'm talking about is called 5-3-1 for Beginners, created by Jim Wendler. Now, before you think this is just another beginner program, let me stop you right there. This isn't about your experience level. This is about building a foundation that will serve you for years, whether you're just starting out or you've been lifting for a while but never had a real plan. Here's what makes this different from every other program out there. Most routines treat you like a machine that can just keep adding weight forever. They have you squatting Monday, adding 10 pounds Wednesday, then adding more Friday. That works for about 6 weeks before you hit a wall so hard it'll make your head spin. 5-3-1 operates on a completely different philosophy. It's built around something called submaximal training, which sounds fancy, but really just means training smart instead of training stupid. Instead of testing your limits every workout, you're building your strength systematically over time. The foundation of this program is what's called a training max. This isn't your actual 1-rep max, the absolute most you can lift once. Your training max is 90% of that number. So if you can bench press 200 pounds once, your training max is 180 pounds. This becomes the number that drives everything else in your program. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Every workout revolves around percentages of that training max. Week 1, you'll do sets at 65%, 75%, and 85%. Week 2 bumps up to 70, 80, and 90%. Week 3 pushes you to 75, 85, and 95%. Then you start the cycle over with slightly heavier weights. The beauty of this system is that you're never grinding out impossibly heavy weights that leave you destroyed. You're working with loads that challenge you but don't crush you. This means you can recover properly between sessions and actually show up ready to work, instead of dragging yourself through another beating. But here's where 5-3-1 really shows its genius. The last set of each main lift is what's called an AMRAP set. That stands for as many reps as possible. This is where you find out if you're actually getting stronger. Instead of just hitting your prescribed reps and calling it good, you push that final set to see what you've got. Let's say your program calls for 85% for 5 reps. You do your 5 reps, but then you keep going. Maybe you get 7 reps, maybe you get 9. That's your real progress indicator right there. Not the weight on the bar, but your ability to do more work with the same weight over time. The program structure is brilliantly simple. You train 3 days per week, hitting 4 main lifts over those sessions. Monday is bench press and squat. Wednesday is overhead press and deadlift. Friday is squat and bench again. Each session, you do your main lifts with their prescribed sets and reps, then you add some assistance work to round things out. The assistance work follows what Wendler calls the 50 to 100 rep rule. You pick 3 categories of exercises: push movements like push-ups or dips, pull movements like chin-ups or rows, and single leg or core work like lunges or planks. Each day, you do 50 to 100 reps total from each category. That's it. This assistance work isn't about getting fancy or showing off. It's about getting volume, building work capacity, and making sure you're moving your body in different ways. You can superset these exercises with your main lifts to save time, or do them at the end. The key is just getting the work done without overthinking it. Now let's talk about progression, because this is where most guys lose their minds when they first encounter 5-3-1. Every 3 weeks, you add weight to your training max. For upper body lifts, you add 5 pounds. For lower body lifts, you add 10 pounds. That's it. No exceptions. No bonuses for hitting extra reps on your AMRAP sets. I can already hear the complaints. 5 pounds every 3 weeks? That's only 80 pounds per year on the bench press. Surely you can add weight faster than that. Here's the thing though. This slow, steady progression compounds over time in ways that will blow your mind. Think about it this way. Most programs have you adding weight every session until you inevitably stall out and have to reset. You might make great progress for 2 months, then spend the next 2 months struggling just to get back to where you were. 5-3-1 eliminates that boom and bust cycle entirely. Instead of constantly testing your limits, you're building a deeper foundation of strength. You're getting comfortable with heavier weights, you're grooving movement patterns, you're building work capacity. All of this happens while you're technically working with lighter loads than your maximum capability. The psychological benefits of this approach can't be overstated. Instead of dreading your next workout because you know it's going to be a grind, you show up confident. You know you can handle the weights. You know you're going to succeed. This builds momentum and consistency, which are the real keys to long-term progress. One of the most powerful aspects of 5-3-1 is how it changes your relationship with training. Instead of viewing each workout as a test of your manhood, you start seeing training as practice. You're practicing getting stronger, practicing moving better, practicing showing up consistently. This shift in mindset is transformative. When training becomes practice instead of testing, you can focus on quality over intensity. You can work on technique. You can pay attention to how your body feels. You can build sustainable habits instead of burning yourself out chasing personal records. The program also teaches you patience, which might be the most valuable lesson of all. In our instant gratification culture, 5-3-1 forces you to think in months and years instead of days and weeks. The progress might seem slow at first, but it's relentless and sustainable. After a year of consistent 5-3-1 training, you'll be amazed at where you end up. Not just in terms of strength, but in terms of your understanding of training, your work capacity, and your confidence in the gym. The beauty of this program is that it works for everyone. Start implementing this routine today, stay consistent, and watch as your strength, physique, and confidence reach levels you never thought possible. This is how real men train for real results. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, follow for content just like this.